Here are some things Nutmakers may not know about the Constitution State. For starters, the term Nutmakers was originally meant as an insult to shady Connecticut nutmeg peddlers who tried to sell fake nuts. Speaking of nuts, the phrase "mad as a hatter" was inspired by the hat makers of Danbury, Connecticut, who went crazy from mercury poisoning while making their literal madcaps. That, however, is not why nutmakers are also called pumpkinheads. That's because back in the day, amateur Connecticut barbers used carved pumpkins to shape those unmistakable bowl cuts. You know who else had great hair? Mark Twain, who wrote a little yarn called Tom Sawyer while he was living here. While Twain may not have been lucky enough to be born a nutmaker, Seth MacFarlane was, and this funny Connecticuter started cartooning at 4, but waited until 23 for his first sip of beer. Not that Connecticut would have stopped him, it never ratified prohibition. It did outlaw kissing on Sunday, however, and walking on your hands across the street. Also illegal in the Constitution State, silly string. Silly putty, which was invented here, definitely is totally legal. Remember these from your childhood? They were both invented here too. Not to mention Polaroids. You can also thank Connecticut's rubber-loving geniuses for creating the material in the hockey pucks you see flying around on ESPN, on your color TV. Connecticut was the first place to enforce a speed limit. It was a white-knuckle 12 miles per hour. So obviously the first car race was also held here. Spoiler alert, they broke the speed limit. Willimantic's Frog Bridge was named for the town's obsession with the colonial bullfrog turf war. This was obviously before that color TV invention. Also named after an animal, the original submarine was invented in Connecticut. Its name, the turtle. Connecticut made food history by giving us the can opener. And the hamburger. Just don't tell Wyoming, Ohio, Colorado, or the Mongols. They think they invented the burger. And finally, you can thank Connecticut for lollipops. Nutmaker George Smith named them after his favorite racehorse, a lollipop. By the way, don't ever call a nutmaker a pumpkinhead because they will Connecticut a bitch. You're welcome. Thank you so much for watching our videos, guys. If you want to see 2 more, we have hand-picked for you right now this little guy here and this other guy right here. They're both pretty good, but you'll have to pick which one is better by watching both. These little guys, go ahead and click these links. If you're in the market for a new home, we also have a really helpful link right here for home buyers. If you want to see all of our content in one place, we have this little box for you right here, so go ahead and give it a click. But most importantly, click subscribe because we'll let you know when we come out with another great video for you to watch. Thank you so much. Click this link. Click.